Hello, listeners. This is Linda from News in Bed with the headlines that you need to know before getting out of bed. What you need to know about Brexit. A majority of British voters decided last Thursday that the United Kingdom should exit the European Union. Though the referendum is not yet legally binding, and the process to disentangle the UK from its involvement in many EU structures could take up to 2 years or more, here's why American investors should pay attention to Brexit, or the British exit. 1. Many international corporations, notably those in the United States and China, invest in British operations so they can readily access the free trade corridors that the UK enjoys with the rest of the European Union. With Brexit, many of these companies will see drastically reduced profits. 2. The negotiations for a complete Brexit will not be quick and easy, and will cause a period of uncertainty and ambiguity that could have a freezing effect on the entire region. The IMF has commented that the UK's exit from the European Union will disrupt and reduce mutual trade and financial flows, and result in a loss of economies of scale and efficient specialization. 3. Because of this period of uncertainty, financiers and companies throughout the world will take their money elsewhere for safer, even if less productive, investments. Such a shift will undoubtedly upset financial markets worldwide. In 2014 alone, the United States' direct investment into the EU totaled 1.81 trillion euros, with 1.99 trillion euros flowing in the opposite direction. 4. The European Union as a whole is one of the top 3 largest economies in the world, topping both the United States and China with imports and exports. A slowdown in the region will cause a global slowdown that can last from months to years. 5. Brexit will cause a massive rebalancing of currencies as investors trade their British pounds and euros for what they perceive as safer cash, the Swiss franc, the Japanese yen, the US dollar. Such a massive currency swing may benefit the domestic U.S. economy, but will have negative implications for American multinational corporations. 6. Nationalist groups across Europe may be inspired by Brexit to stage their own exits from the Union, causing further turmoil in the region. So why do the British want to exit the European Union? The answer to this question lies mostly with concerns about immigration. Many Brits are worried that their country's employment market and social services will drown under the weight of too many new residents. Economically, politicians have also argued that the EU's strong regulatory regime and required contributions have depressed the UK's growth potential. There is also concern that the United Kingdom will lose its sense of self as other European nations push for a continental identity. And that's our headline for today. Thank you for listening, and join us again next time for more News in Bed.